Each summer, as the Atlantic heats up and the days grow longer, a quiet tension builds along the coastlines. The ocean, shimmering under the relentless sun, holds secrets beneath its surface, secrets that can shape the fate of millions. Millions brace for hurricane season, a time of power and uncertainty, when communities come together to prepare for what might come. The anticipation is palpable, as families secure their homes and neighbors check in on one another, all while keeping a wary eye on the horizon. These storms, born from small atmospheric ripples, can grow into massive forces that reshape coastlines and lives. They remind us of our fragile relationship with nature and how quickly the familiar can be swept away by wind and water. Watching the waves isn't just for meteorologists, it's a shared responsibility for everyone in a storm's path. Whether you're a scientist, a parent, or a business owner, staying informed and alert can make all the difference. The lessons of past hurricanes teach us that preparation and respect for the ocean's power are our best defenses. Communities that remember and act on these lessons are often the ones that recover fastest and strongest. Every storm, whether it hits land or not, offers insight into forecasting and resilience. Each event adds to our understanding, helping us improve warnings and response for the future. Understanding hurricanes starts with the warm Atlantic waters. The ocean acts as a giant battery, storing the sun's energy and fueling the storms that follow. The heat beneath the waves is invisible, but its effects are powerful and far-reaching. A simple disturbance tapping into this energy can spark a powerful storm. What begins as a cluster of clouds can quickly become a threat, growing stronger as it feeds on the ocean's warmth. Our job is to spot these beginnings early, giving you time to prepare and make informed decisions. Early detection and communication are key to saving lives and minimizing damage. As we reach the heart of the season, the question is always, what's next? The atmosphere is constantly changing and vigilance is our best tool. The answer lies in the constant stream of data we call the forecast feed. By analyzing patterns and trends, we can anticipate what's coming and help communities stay one step ahead. What you know can make all the difference in keeping you safe. Staying informed, prepared, and connected is the best way to weather any storm, together. The forecast feed is a non-stop stream of weather data, satellite images, radar, ocean buoys, and more, fueling our forecasts. We turn this complex puzzle into clear graphics and maps, so you see the most important information at a glance. Decades ago, we waited hours for updates. Now, satellites refresh our view of the Atlantic every few minutes. Forecasts evolve in real time as new data arrives, which is why storm tracks and intensities are updated frequently. When we talk about a new storm, our confidence comes from billions of data points, not guesswork. The forecast feed lets us see the ingredients coming together and models aligning on a potential outcome. It's our window to the weather and your early warning system. Our mission. Keep that window clear so you can make the best decisions for your safety. Stay tuned, stay informed, and stay ready. Before a storm has a name, it starts as a whisper in the atmosphere. The first hints are almost invisible, gentle shifts in the wind, a subtle thickening of the clouds, and a quiet tension in the air that only the most attentive observers notice. These are the earliest warnings, the calm before the chaos. Meteorologists search for 4 key ingredients that signal the potential birth of a storm: warm ocean water, a pre-existing disturbance, low wind shear, and the first signs of atmospheric rotation. Each element is essential, and without even one, a storm cannot form. It's a delicate recipe, and nature must get it just right. Water temperatures above 80 degrees Celsius provide the fuel for storms to grow. The sun's energy, stored in the upper layers of the ocean, is released into the atmosphere, creating the heat and moisture that power these massive systems. The warmer the water, the more energy is available for a storm to intensify. Most hurricanes begin as tropical waves off the coast of Africa, subtle ripples in the atmosphere that travel thousands of miles across the Atlantic. These waves are often invisible to the naked eye, but on satellite images, they appear as faint lines of disturbed weather. If they encounter warm water, they can quickly grow, becoming the seeds of a hurricane. Each season, meteorologists track dozens of these tropical waves, monitoring their progress day and night. They watch for any sign that a wave is starting to organize, clusters of thunderstorms, changes in wind direction, or a drop in atmospheric pressure. It's a constant vigil, requiring both technology and intuition. Low wind shear is crucial. Strong upper-level winds can tear a storm apart before it forms. If the winds are too strong, they disrupt the vertical structure of the developing system, preventing it from gaining strength. Only when the winds are calm and steady can a storm begin to build. In a calm environment, storms can build vertically, rising higher and higher into the atmosphere. This vertical growth allows thunderstorms to strengthen, drawing in more moisture and energy from the ocean below. It's a dramatic transformation, visible in the towering clouds that signal a storm is taking shape. As a disturbance organizes, meteorologists look for thunderstorms clustering together and clouds forming a circular pattern on satellite images. This organization is a critical step, showing that the system is beginning to rotate and consolidate its energy. The appearance of a closed circulation, a ring of clouds spinning around a central point, is a major milestone. It means a tropical depression may be forming, and the system is now capable of further development. The Coriolis effect, caused by the Earth's rotation, gives hurricanes their signature spin. This invisible force helps storms organize and intensify, turning a simple cluster of thunderstorms into a powerful, rotating system. When all these ingredients come together, the forecast feed lights up with alerts and warnings. Meteorologists spring into action, analyzing new data and preparing to inform the public. It's a race against time to track the storm's path and potential impact. That's when we know a new storm could be on the verge of being born. The horizon darkens, clouds gather, and the first signs of a developing cyclone appear. It's a moment of anticipation and urgency. Early detection is key to staying ahead. By spotting these telltale signs early, meteorologists can issue warnings, giving communities precious time to prepare and stay safe before the storm arrives. Spotting a brewing storm takes a global team and cutting-edge technology. Geostationary satellites give us constant, real-time views of the Atlantic, letting us spot tropical waves as soon as they emerge. Specialized sensors, like microwave imagery and scatterometers, reveal a storm's inner structure and measure surface winds, even where no ships or buoys are present. When a system looks threatening, hurricane hunters fly directly into the storm, dropping sensors that transmit vital data on pressure, temperature, and wind. This gold standard data tells us exactly how strong a storm is. All this information flows to the National Hurricane Center, where experts analyze it and issue official forecasts. We then translate those forecasts for you, adding our own analysis. It's a massive, coordinated effort to get the best information from the storm to your screen, fast. Technology and teamwork keep us one step ahead. That's how we spot trouble before it arrives. Hurricane Ian in 2022 stands as a powerful reminder of why we keep such a close eye on the forecast feed. It's not just about tracking storms, it's about understanding how quickly nature can change, and how those changes can impact millions of lives. Ian began as a disorganized tropical wave, drifting across the Atlantic with little fanfare. Early computer models disagreed wildly on its future, some showing a weak system, others hinting at something much more dangerous. Forecasters watched closely, knowing that uncertainty is often the first sign of trouble. As the system entered the warm, energy-rich waters of the Caribbean, conditions shifted dramatically. Wind shear, a force that can tear storms apart, suddenly dropped. The environment became explosively favorable, and the system rapidly organized, drawing strength from the ocean below. In just a matter of days, the storm intensified into Hurricane Ian. Sobering data from Hurricane Hunter aircraft confirmed its growing power, as scientists braced for what was to come. Ian struck western Cuba as a formidable Category 3 hurricane, leaving a trail of damage. But it wasn't finished. Crossing into the Gulf, Ian tapped into the loop current, a river of warm water that supercharges storms. In less than 24 hours, it surged to near Category 5 strength, a dramatic and terrifying escalation. The forecast cone narrowed, zeroing in on Florida's southwest coast. Warnings grew more urgent by the hour, as officials and meteorologists pleaded with residents to take the threat seriously and prepare for the worst. Ian made catastrophic landfall near Cayo Costa as a high-end Category 4 hurricane. Storm surge exceeded 15 feet in some places, swallowing entire communities and transforming the landscape in a matter of hours. The destruction was immense. Homes flattened, power lines down, lives upended. Yet, thanks to early warnings and relentless coverage, many people had precious days to prepare or evacuate, saving countless lives. Ian's story is a textbook case of rapid intensification, a phenomenon that challenges even the best forecasters. It also highlights the life-saving power of early alerts and the importance of heeding official warnings. Every hurricane starts as a whisper, a subtle shift in the wind or a cluster of clouds. It's our job to listen, to spot the early signs before danger arrives. The forecast feed is our early warning system, helping us spot danger before it roars ashore and giving communities the time they need to act. Preparation and respect for the threat are what save lives. Communities coming together, heeding advice and taking action make all the difference when disaster strikes. That's the lesson Ian leaves behind. Nature's power is immense, but with vigilance, science, and community, we can weather even the fiercest storms. Why do we track storms when they're just a blip on the map? Because time is your greatest asset. Early warnings give you days to plan, prepare, and act calmly, not in a panic. For emergency managers, this lead time is critical for organizing resources, shelters, and evacuations. For families, it means securing your home, gathering supplies, and making evacuation decisions before the rush. Early alerts set life-saving plans in motion. They give you the chance to protect your property and loved ones. You can't stop a hurricane, but you can get out of its way. The power of an early warning is the power to stay safe. Today, you have more ways than ever to stay informed. A NOAA weather radio is essential. It alerts you to hazards even if the power or cell service is out. Enable wireless emergency alerts on your smartphone for instant warnings. Download trusted weather apps from official sources for the latest tracks and advisories. Follow reliable agencies and meteorologists on social media, but beware of rumors and unofficial maps. Stick to official sources for accurate updates. Have a family communication plan. Choose an out-of-state contact and make sure everyone knows how to check in. After a storm, local lines may be down, but texts or long-distance calls often get through. Staying informed is about more than tracking the storm. It's about staying connected and safe. Preparation starts with good information. When a hurricane warning is issued, it's too late to shop. Preparation must happen in advance. Build a disaster kit with enough water, food, and supplies for at least 3 to 5 days per person. 1 gallon of water per person per day is the rule. Stock up on non-perishable foods and don't forget a manual can opener. Include supplies for babies and pets. Add a first aid kit, flashlights, extra batteries, and a battery-powered radio. Avoid candles. Pack sanitation items, prescription medications, and a list of dosages. Store important documents in a waterproof container and keep some cash on hand. Check your kit every 6 months to replace expired items. Keep your kit in an easy-to-access spot. Simple steps now mean peace of mind when a storm is coming. Preparation is your best protection. As hurricane season peaks, don't let fear guide you. Let knowledge and preparation lead the way. Forecasting has advanced dramatically. We can spot storms earlier and track them more accurately than ever. But the best forecast is useless if ignored. Take every threat seriously, from the start. Check your plan and supplies when you hear about a distant disturbance. Preparation turns anxiety into action and builds community resilience. Remember Hurricane Ian. Every major storm starts as a whisper. Early action gives you time to board up, stock up, or evacuate if needed. Preparing is an investment in your safety and your loved ones. Stay informed, have your plan ready, and look out for your neighbors. There's wisdom in being prepared, and strength in facing the season together.